Inside the pavilion at the Endurance Sports Awards, I have caught up with Katja Myers and John Duke. John Duke actually was the reason I ever got involved in this sport, and he brought the multi-sport campers to this very pavilion at the end of camp. John, do you remember that day?
Yeah, so it had to be like 12 or 15 years ago, and we thought there was a need for a good party, and we convinced Bob Babbitt and Lois Schwartz and John Smith to put on this party, and we actually bought 7 tables for like the longest time to get it going.
That's outstanding. And Katja, when was your first Endurance Awards?
About 5 years ago when I moved to San Diego.
I have to check my email.
He's got to check his email, and Katja is a world-class triathlete. Everyone is here tonight at the Endurance Sports Awards. We found Greg Welch. Greg, what are you doing?
Trying to win toys for my children, Annie and Emma. Annie's 7 and Emma's 5. Want to get back to the action. I want those 3-pointers. You know, I've got to take home a whole car full of toys for the children tonight.
Greg Welch, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the 3-pointer. Here he goes. And it's good! Greg Welch! How are you tonight?
Hi, Mitch. How are you?
And what do you have on this evening?
Giorgio Armani.
You're wearing the Armani, and Matt's wearing looks like a Zegna.
Looks like a Zegna, that's right. Tailored for triathletes specifically.
Peter is the producer of the television show that covers the Ironman and many races associated with Ironman.
Yeah, just the not only the NBC show, but I kind of supervise all the television around the world. I don't think we have a weekend free anymore.
There are Ironmans basically everywhere. I think they're going to have an Ironman Mars coming up, right?
I hope so, because I haven't been in outer space yet, and I'd like to go.
They're going to co-brand it with a candy bar, right? They're going to license it to the Mars bar.
We'll figure out a way to get money out of it somehow.
I'm here with Janice Engelhardt. Janice, what do you think about tonight?
I'm so excited to be here. It's just an awesome event, so I'm really looking forward to see the awards.
And have you played any games tonight?
Yeah, I'm embarrassed to say I played and I haven't won anything.
No stuffed animals.
No stuffed animals.
Marianne is John Blaze's mom, and Marianne, you've seen an outpouring of love from the triathlon community and the multi-sport community. If John were here today, what do you think he would say to everyone?
He'd say, "Mom, I'm really surprised you've gone this far, and I'm really proud of you."
And we are really proud of you as well. And we love John Blaze. We love you. It's wonderful to have you in the community. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
You're the best. Simon, I remember a story, a really quick story, that a friend, Laurent Gauthier, found you in a park sleeping in London. He came up to you and said, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" And you said, "I am Simon Lessing, future world champion." Is that a true story or a...
I think that's maybe a little bit of a fabrication of a true story. I actually ended up sleeping in my bike bag in Annecy in France, and at that time Laurent Gauthier was actually racing, believe it or not, and I think I raced against him, and he was wondering who this so-called English guy was, and I pretty much had a clear idea of where I wanted to go in the sport, and told him, not really realizing that he would actually understand that I was speaking English and understand my English.
I'm here with Paula Newby-Fraser, a good friend and someone who inspired me in the early days to get involved in the sport of triathlon. Paula, you've won like 1 billion Ironmans, haven't you?
Yeah, I think it's coming up a trillion.
Coming up on 1 trillion. How many is it?
No, it's actually way less than that. It's only in the 20s.
In the 20s. She's modest. We're back at the backstage at the Endurance Sports Awards. I'm here with Ayn. And Ayn, you're very tall.
It's just Estonian people, they're the tallest nation in Europe, so it's normal size in Estonia.
This is the normal size in Estonia. You must be what, 11'7" or something?
No, I don't know about the foots, but I'm just 1'94".
Oh, 1'94". Well, do you have any secrets for the triathletes that are out there?
Just keep going, keep doing what you do, and size doesn't matter, as you can see. It's 220 pounds per muscle, and I can still race well, so...
You are 220 pounds?
Yeah.
Outstanding. That's our April cover model for Triathlete Magazine. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
And there's a fantastic picture of you just over my left shoulder.
Really?
And what do you think about the sport of triathlon, how it's grown, how many people are out there now in racing, participating? It really has exploded.
You know, it's amazing to see how far triathlon has become. You know, we're an Olympic sport. I mean, Ironman is getting bigger and bigger. I mean, it's hard to even enter a race, and I think that just says a lot about what our sport's all about. You know, people love it. Once you do one, you just want to keep doing one and another one and another one.
How many of you guys out there are wearing compression socks underneath your Come on, raise your hands, don't be shy. How many got compression socks on? Good for you.
We are backstage at the Endurance Sports Awards. I'm here with the hosts, Mike Riley and Bob Babbitt. Mike, what did you think about tonight?
I thought it was a fantastic night. The energy in the air was just, it was flying up on the stage at us. I mean, it was just so incredible. People were standing up, giving standing ovations with no prompting whatsoever. It was the best.
An incredible night. And Bob, what was your thought of the evening?
You know, I thought if I don't know, Riley was not quite on.
Yeah.
I think it was. You know, I had to carry the whole freaking show all by myself. He tells me, "I'm going to wear the jacket. Are you?" I said, "Okay, if you're wearing it, I don't want to wear the jacket anymore. I'm tired of this."
Armani, baby.
Yes, I received the award for the Male Triathlete of the Year, so very honoured to win that.
Congratulations. And do you have any crazy stories of something that maybe was a little scary from the sport of triathlon?
Yeah, a couple of stories, I guess. I did a race in Australia once, and as we were walking down the beach to get in the water, there was a big sign that said, "Beware of the sharks."
Your company has a lot to do with helping people stay active and get out there. What would you recommend to folks that are out there just thinking about getting active?
You know, all you can do is try, and go out there and know that worst thing you can do, you fall down, you get back up, and you try it again. That endurance sports is more inviting than people think. People can do more than they believe they can, and if you give it a try, it'll change your life forever.
Well, this is number 2 gold man for me, so it's going to be a pair. He's going to be a little twin, and there's a little, you know, I'm allowed to have a bit of a shrine in the house, but it has to go in the training room. It's not allowed in the general part of the home. So my training room now has 2 gold men to motivate me when I'm training indoors.
Excellent. I'm sure there are quite a lot of medals in that training room.
There's a few.
We are backstage with Becky Lavelle. Becky, how do you feel?
Oh, it's exciting. I feel really good. I was really honored to get this award, and to get 2 awards in one night. It's pretty cool too.
2 awards in one night, and one of them was kind of a large cup.
Yeah, it's a little bigger than this guy, but yeah, the Toyota Cup. Just give it a try. You know, it sounds cliche, but yeah, you know, just it's almost like anyone can do it if you put your mind to it and you dedicate your time and effort and just try it, and you'll have a great time. And that's, I think, what's drawn so many people into it and kept them in the sport.
Taylor, you got an award tonight. What award did you get?
Junior Male Cyclist of the Year.
Junior Male Cyclist of the Year, but that doesn't compare to that YouTube video that you have out there with the lightsaber, does it?
No, it doesn't. I think that's probably the best thing of my career that I can think of.
Do you have one with you tonight?
Yeah, I actually just have one in my hand right now. You know, here it is, man.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Good luck out there.
Thanks, bro.
Ricky, how did it feel to win the award tonight?
It was awesome. You know, I came here last year and saw Scott Rigsby win this award, and you know, I was kind of dreaming it and thinking if I finished on it, I might be able to get it. So, pretty stoked to walk with this little dude.
To be honest, what was cool about it, I love the mix of the athletes. I love the fact there's an appreciation from a Melanie McQuaid for Taylor Phinney, and Taylor for Craig Alexander, and all those guys for Ricky James. And you know, I think we've realized that all these athletes do the same thing. They do it with a little different piece of equipment. So Ricky can't use his legs, but he sure as hell can use his arms. And he's an athlete, and everybody in that room is an athlete. And I think everybody shares the fact that they get up at 5 in the morning, they suffer, and this is an evening to celebrate that suffering.
Well, from Mike Riley, Bob Babbitt, all of us here at Competitor and Competitor TV, thanks for coming to the ESAs.
Cheers, baby. You're backstage, baby. Enjoy it.